Well, hey everybody. I know it's been a really long time since my last update, and I've almost forgotten how to do this, but I do have some pretty big news, and that is tomorrow I will be going in and having my mummy makeover and skin removal surgery and all of the nipping and tucking and lifting and all over the place, and I am very, very excited about it. My husband actually got his done in 2021 and had a revision, and then went back for his brachioplasty here in March of 2022. And now it's my turn. It's been 10 years now since I had my gastric bypass. I am currently holding at a weight loss of about 153 pounds overall from my highest weight, which is super great. Of course, anybody who's watched my videos before knows that we had a baby in 2015 who's about to turn 8 this summer. And I was, holding on to some of that baby weight for a while, especially during COVID. It kind of turned into not just baby weight, but baby weight then COVID weight. That was no fun. But back in September, I attended the Mommy Makeover seminar that the plastic surgeon's office holds, and knew that we wouldn't be able to do the surgery till the summer. So the following day, I got back on MyFitnessPal and started counting those calories. And so since then, I've lost about 24 pounds, which has been really great, and it'll make my doctor very happy. So tomorrow, when I go in, my surgery is scheduled for 8 o'clock, and I have to be there at 7. I am having, I'm just going to read from the quote list here, a fleur-de-lis extended abdominoplasty, which is, fleur-de-lis is where not only do they cut down very low here down the belly, but they also make a cut here so that they can pull everything in and get a lot of it there. So that's part of it. Liposuction of a lot of areas, extended breast lift with auto augmentation, which what they're going to do is actually take some tissue from the side here and use it to augment the breast by putting it under the skin to kind of plump things up on top. And then also a bra line back lift, which is where they're going to take this just the skin all the way around here that's been loose for so long, and also a fat transfer injection to the breast. So basically, I'm kind of getting a breast augmentation without having to have implants. So I'm very excited about that. One of the things that I wanted to do specifically in this video was kind of show the I don't like to call it the ugly side of weight loss, but that's kind of what it is, the uncomfortable side, the things that people don't always talk about, because massive weight loss is such an awesome thing for somebody to go through and have change their lives in such a drastic way that a lot of people don't always talk about some of the negatives that occur as a result. And of course, the negatives certainly don't outweigh the positives of having a healthier lifestyle and just overall better health. But there are a lot of downsides that, like I said, they just don't get talked about a lot. And to some naysayers who would kind of poo-poo on getting the plastic surgery, this is not just about looks. This is truly about the functionality of my body and the problems that I have on a day-to-day basis because of the extra skin. So this isn't about me not being happy with my body the way it is. This isn't about not being beautiful at any size, blah blah blah. This is about literally being able to buy clothing that fits properly and isn't uncomfortable. And that's really the issue here. It's really a quality of life thing. So that's kind of what I want to show in this video. And so be warned, we're going to get a little graphic. Not going to get too indecent, but it is going to be, you're going to see, the parts that those of us who've gone through this usually try to hide, but at a certain point you just can't hide it anymore. There's nowhere to put it. So I'm going to do this little bits at a time so that it's easy to see without being too overwhelming. Okay, so we're going to start here at the top. I've taken the top of my dress down a little bit, and so far you might actually be able to see right here what they're going to do is knock stuff off of my shelf. So as you can see right here, I'm ripping my dress. I have this. that I like to refer to as like my flying squirrel suit, my base jumping suit. If I were to jump off a very tall building, I could extend my arms and maybe slow my descent just enough to die in the ambulance on the way to the hospital rather than dying directly on impact. But part of what they're going to do is take this and get rid of it. You can see there's a whole lot of it there. They're also going to come around the back and take some of this. And this is part that they're going to bring around front and kind of tuck underneath here to give more volume right there, because right here I also have some very loose, not fun, not very pretty skin right there. So that's what they're going to do there. And this, by the way, causes like permanent, like I could go without a bra for a week and this would still be there because the rubbing is so constant and it pinches and it's uncomfortable. And if I try to pull it up to cover it up here, then this rolls up and pinches. And if I try to pull it down, then this all falls out. So that's what we're going to fix up there. Eventually, we will go and get this removed as well, because there's nothing I can do with this. There is no amount of toning or shake weighting or any other kind of exercises that I can do to get rid of this. This is just a rubber band that has been shot out. This is a wool pair of underwear where the elastic is just completely dead and there's nothing that you can do with it. What did I knock down? The next thing that I'm going to show you, and this is part of what makes life so very, very difficult for me and anybody who's gone through this before. I'm going to lift up my dress here, adjust my underpants. We're going to lift this up. And now one day I'll have all of this fixed as well, because again, there's no amount of leg exercises that are going to make that go away. But the true issue that I have here, first of all, this sort of sad face triangle that I've got going on right there, they're going to do a lot of liposuction in through here. And that's part of the fat that they're going to use to inject into the breast to make it plumper and firmer. But the main problem that I have, and here we're going to just roll the underpants down just a little bit, is this. I like to say that I am 4-dimensional because, of course, I've got height, and I've got width, and I've got depth. But then my depth has its own depth. So all of this is they're gonna go as far back as they can in the incision, as far back as the table will allow them while I'm lying on my back. So probably somewhere around here. And they're gonna get all of this, and they're gonna pull it all away, and they're gonna take it all. So there'll be the incision that goes like through here, but then there's also the incision that's gonna go here. And in doing this, they can pull all of this in to help tighten that up, and then pull all this up to help tighten that up. And the problem here, for those who have never been through this before, is that I have difficulty buying a pair of underwear that don't fit me like this. Same thing with bathing suits. Same things with certain pairs of shorts, certain pairs of pants. I constantly have this this front butt right there. That's real pretty. And yeah, some of this is more fat than skin. A lot of the skin is right here, where you can see you can kind of pick it and pull at it. This is a little bit thicker, but they're still going to be able to remove it, and they did for my husband. There's been some amazing pictures that I've seen on the website that have just really shown the type of work that they can do for somebody in a similar position. So it's going to take about 8 hours. I'll be in a compression garment for I think about 6 weeks. I have to wear a compression bra for I believe about 4 weeks, and then no underwire for a few months while the scars heal. So I have to wait about 3 months before I get sized again for a bra. And having watched my husband go through it, I think I know what to expect. We'll see, but I can't help but just be really, really excited and not really nervous at all. But we'll see what happens when I wake up tomorrow morning if I'm freaking out. I don't know. Probably not. They gave me plenty of anti-freak out pills, which I'm supposed to take tonight before I go to bed. So that'd be a lot of fun. I'm trying to put this back on. It's not going to work. I'm just going to sit here with it. So I'm really confident about the work that this practice does. Like I said, my husband's undergone 2 surgeries. He actually got to do his first. He had his bypass in 2018. That was a revision from a lap band to a bypass. And he did really well, but again, he had the same sort of issue with that apron of skin, and they really took care of that, and it was amazing. And helping him go through that kind of gave me a lot of, I think, experience in sort of what to expect. I know everybody's different, but it's going to be a long procedure, and I'm going to be down for a little while, but I got plenty of time off. I'm not working right now. That's a completely different story I won't get into. But I'm basically on early summer break now from my job. So I've got from now until June 21st to rest as much as I can, because at that point we're going to be taking a trip overseas. We're going to go to Ireland and we're going to go to Denmark, and just hoping that I'm healed up enough by then to not have any complications while we're gone. But my doctor said that it should be fine. So if you are someone like me and you've gone through gastric bypass or gastric sleeve or duodenal switch or any other kind of weight loss surgery, and you're lamenting the leftover skin and the problems that it's causing you, I'm with you. I understand. And if you live in the Houston area, I can give you a really great name of a surgeon. But don't be afraid to go through with it, because I'm so excited. And I hope that I'll have a great update for you soon. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.